Hi everyone, my name is Carter Rowe and welcome to week 4 of fire prevention. This week we are going to talk about the giveaway and how you can get entered. We're going to talk about the efforts put in by all the members of the Ivyland Fire Company to bring this video series to you. We are going to talk about how you can keep us safe while we are operating on the scene of a fire or medical emergency. And we're also going to talk to you about how you can join or become a member of the Ivyland Fire Company. Without further ado, let's get into it. So 2020 has been full of ups and downs, and it's been a crazy year. We would have loved to have all of you in our station during fire prevention, but unfortunately we were not able to do that, of course, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, so we had to find a way around it. And the best way around that was to create video series to have you guys learn from home. It's happening all around the country, and we were thinking that this would be, the best of a bad situation. And we are very pleased with how it turned out, and we wanted to thank you all for watching, and I also wanted to thank all of the members of the Ivyland Fire Company who made this possible. I especially wanted to thank Margaret Meisner, head of the Ways and Means Committee, for her dedication to this fire company and planning this. Without her, we couldn't have done this. The planning aspect of this took hours and hours and hours, and she was able to sit down and do it. So Margaret, thank you for that. So we know that we don't have any fancy fire prevention giveaways for you this year, like the helmets or the pens or the pencils in the giveaway bags. So we thought for a group of all ages, we put together a giveaway. And the giveaway information is on our link tree, which is right here, and it's also going to be in the bottom of this video, as well as on our website, which is ivylandfireco.org. And you can find the page there, which has the link to the form. To enter into that giveaway, you need to fill out the form with your name, your address, and how many people reside in your household. There will also be a comment section, so please, if you have any feedback, drop it down in that comment section. And the giveaway will close November 31st, and it will be announced in December. I also should mention that the giveaway is only for residents of Ivyland Borough, and we would love to be able to give away to people of the greater community. But unfortunately, with the times, we are only able to have people who reside in Ivyland Borough a part of the This year, the NFPA has designated kitchen fires as the topic of discussion for fire prevention education around the country. And that's because it is the leading cause of fires in the household. We've talked to you about how you can keep yourselves and your family members safe, but we haven't talked to you about how you can keep us safe when we're operating on the scene of one of these emergencies. If you see this truck coming up behind you, you'll notice that it has red flashing lights and it'll always have its siren activated if it's driving. It is important to note that you must move out of the way for red lights and sirens. Whereas blue lights we talked about in the What Happens When You Dial 911 episode, you are not required by Pennsylvania state law to move out of the way for these lights, though it is asked in the essence of time while volunteers are responding to these emergencies that you please move to the right. A lot of people don't know what to do when they are on the scene or passing the scene of a vehicle accident or something where the fire truck is placed on the roadway. So a big thing with that is keep your eyes straight. Don't look over at the accident to see what's going on. It's important that you keep your eyes straight and you focus on the direction that's being given. A lot of times there will be a police officer or a fire police officer there who will direct traffic in the flow which it needs to go. But a general rule is you always will slow down and move over if you see flashing lights. Don't continue at the same speed and don't accelerate towards us. Slowing down and moving over isn't the only way that you can help us, though. Right now, in Pennsylvania, the majority of firefighters are volunteer. Unfortunately, the volunteerism in the fire service has went down exponentially. And it's to the point where it's creating a crisis. We need volunteers. Every fire department in the area needs volunteers. The Ivyland Fire Company is always looking for volunteers to join and serve their community proudly. And we need you. Every fire department in the state of Pennsylvania, if not the nation's volunteer, needs volunteers. It's definitely a dire situation. And we ask that if you have time to give, you please join and see what we're about. If you're not sure, come by on a Monday night and talk to us, and we'll explain why being a firefighter is the coolest thing in the world. So we sincerely wanted to thank you all for watching during the COVID-19 pandemic, and we hope that next year during this time we will be able to have an in-person fire prevention event. But we are planning possibly to do this again, so that people who cannot make it to an in-person fire prevention event are able to have the content that they can watch with their families, somewhat like this year. Remember to practice social distancing and mask wearing so that we can get back to normal sooner than later. And if you ever have a fire or medical related emergency, don't hesitate to dial 911. We'd rather come out and make sure that everything's okay than wait until it's not okay to be called out. So without further ado, I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching. Please enter into the giveaway. We would love to have you enter and win the prizes. The information is all going to be on the website like mentioned before. Slow down, move over, and if you have any questions, shoot us an email at ifco62@gmail.com. A lot of information's on our website as well. And you know what? Thank you guys so much. Be safe, take care, wash your hands, and we look forward to seeing you next year. Take care.